First they say that y'all soft. The young people are soft. Oh, these young people are soft because they cut. Now they crucifying the guy for doing what was natural and normal in practices years ago. You talking about fights in practices? What? You know how many fights took place in practice? All kinds of fights. You see Steve Kerr had a big black eye. If you look it up, you see Steve Kerr with a big black eye, Demarjay, on his eye. You know where he got that from? From Jordan.
I'm the Young Jamaican Trainer. Welcome back to the Strength No Weakness podcast. On the left of me, I got my amazing co-host, the OG original gentleman, Coach Gustus. Welcome.
What's up, babe?
How you?
All right, man. Good, good.
Hey, listen, before we start off this episode, I want to let you guys know that this episode is sponsored by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant. It is simply the best Jamaican food you can have. Now, I want to read a couple of things off their menu, right? They have what? Call me a porridge, ackee and sawfish, cooked up sawfish, stewed chicken, all of that. Butter beans, curry chicken, jerk chicken, fried chicken, brown stew chicken, cow foot, all jerk chicken, fried rice. Chili wings, baked salmon, baked mac and cheese. They have it. You name it, they have it. Listen, we are excited. We have a sponsor of this show, the SNW podcast, Cooler Running. Shout out to you guys. Listen, if you want to go order from them, you can call the number at 718-324-7484. Once again, 718-324-7484. Thank you for this sponsor, Cooler Runnings. We highly appreciate it. We love you. We just devoured some Jamaican food as well. I wish my guy's mic was on so I could tell him his input, but we're going to leave it at that. Listen, if you're watching this on YouTube, check the description under the video for the links to wherever you get your podcast from. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are on episode 20, guys.
20.
This is crazy. This is our, I didn't mention, this is our final episode of season 1.
Wow.
This is crazy.
It seemed like it was just yesterday.
It was just yesterday when, not even yesterday when we started our first official show, but I mean the practice runs.
Right. Oh, forget about it.
Oh, you know what we were going through when it was like, hey, we still need some practice.
Oh my God. And we talking about practice.
And we talking about
not
practice.
Not a game, but practice.
This is crazy. I want to give my thoughts on, you know, the first season, because this is our last episode. I want to say, you know, the first season was, you know, really amazing. It was truly, truly amazing. You know, the fact that I'm able to have, you know, my own podcast and
oh God, you're messing with the clothes, man.
My own podcast, let alone to be on here with Coach Gustus, someone who's really known all over the world, a mentor. People in my school, you probably don't even know anybody in my school, and a lot of people know who you are. They said they met you before. A lot of people watched the podcast. The feedback that we got on this season was amazing. You know, a lot of people enjoyed it. You touched a lot of people when we talked about mental health issues, relationship issues, different subjects that, you know, a lot of people want to hear from that nobody else is providing the type of information that they want to get. So this, to me, is truly amazing. I'm truly blessed and honored to have my own podcast at the age of only 15 years old. You know, a lot of kids dream and wish to have their own show, you know, where they're able to talk and explain and elaborate who they are and talk about many different things. But I am, you know, honored and truly favored to have my own show. So, Coach, I even want to talk to you about, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know, first of all, I got to tell you, you are my thoughts because I watch you grow so much.
Thank you,
in
Coach.
This show. And you are really, really taking over and doing what you're doing. Once you get comfortable with something, it's like a jump shot. When you just learning a jumper, it always, well, that's my jump. I don't want to change. But, once you get comfortable with it,
Right.
so you really learn how to become comfortable doing something that was uncomfortable to you. And now you just got it going, man. So I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you, and I'm serious. And I'm excited to be a part of this.
Right, yeah.
And it's great to see you really navigate this whole show and how it goes. And I can't wait to the second half.
Oh, my God.
You're going to be really doing your thing. And we're going to have more guests.
We're going to have more guests.
Because we had Scott on here.
We had Scott. That was our first official, our second.
Well, the second, because we
guest.
had John. We got to get John back on.
We got to get John
when he
in
ain't
person.
moving in the car, and we got him in front of us. And then he's going to feel the difference.
Of our interview. Yeah. That is so true. So, that's us just letting you guys know what our thoughts was on our first official season. This is crazy. We already wrapped up 20 episodes. We're on our last one right here. Let's move on to our bucket segment.
Buckets.
You already know.
Boom.
We get buckets.
Yes, all the
Listen,
time.
NBA preseason thoughts. Give it to me.
Well, look, the East is off the chain.
Oh, my God.
The East is going to be tough. I don't know what. You can't even pick, be honest with you, because we don't really know every team. I watch Cleveland. Oh, they're going to get problems.
Oh,
Cleveland is going to be tough with
I mentioned
them
it.
guards and those bigs up in the front.
They got every big you could think of.
It's going to be tough. And then the Celtics, of course, and Milwaukee, and oh my goodness, and
Bulls,
the Bulls,
Brooklyn,
Miami.
Oh yeah, don't ever sleep on Miami. Miami's
of course,
always...
Brooklyn. So that's going to be Atlanta and the Knicks and all of them.
Oh, Atlanta.
They're going to have to try to figure their way in this, but I don't know.
Oh, the Knicks. Thoughts about the Knicks?
Anyway, let's go to the West.
I was going to say try and keep it professional. We got a diehard Knicks fan in here.
The Knicks,
shout out to my guy, Tony.
Yo, Tony is in the house, but even Tony said, we got... I can't say Tony. Tony really loves the Knicks. We got to make sure we say that because we don't want to mess up nothing.
So, what kind of future do you think Victor Wembanyama will have in the future? I mean, in the NBA.
This young man is crazy.
Now, I've heard so many things on the guy,
you didn't
and
see
I
him
watched
play?
him.
Oh, you did get a chance to play.
Yes.
See him watch.
Is he in the G League right now?
That's the G League.
Okay, he's in the G League. So I know a dude who's very good. His name is Scoot Henderson.
Right.
That's my guy. And I know that he plays for the Ignite team, which is the young team that, those guys go and play on that team to then have a chance to enter the NBA draft, like what Jalen Green did.
Yeah, right.
And I heard that them two was the matchup everybody wanted to see.
Exactly, that was a matchup.
And they went at it. And when I say I enjoyed watching that game because I seen two young bulls who just left it all on the court. Because nowadays, sometimes people play with all this flashiness to it. People want to look pretty during the game. Listen, basketball is a game of runs, right? Basketball is a game of letting everything out. When the clock says 0-0-0, I know that the game is officially over. But I have to know that I left everything on the floor. That there was nothing I can say, you know what? I didn't do this. I don't think I contributed as much as I can. Those two guys were playing hard. When I'm talking about trading baskets for baskets, when I'm talking about playing defense, when I talk about rebounding, shot blocking, all of these type of things. And this what is it like? 7'2", 7'5"?
They say he's 7'2", 7'3" without his shoes on. But he plays in his shoes, so you're gonna be taller.
That height is just crazy. They said his jump shot's like Kevin Durant.
It's water, man. Oh my goodness. And then he's way up there too,
Yo, so who can put a hand in his face?
No, you're putting your hand in his neck, probably if you're 7 feet. And then he breaks you down. He handles the ball very well. And of course, he got to get some weight on him.
Yeah, he got to get a little stronger.
But he's like a Kevin Durant. He's real tough. And the other guy is very good too.
Yes.
He's talented, very talented.
Yes. Shout out to Scoop.
We got some good young players, and remember, these are all foreign players.
Yes, sir.
So I really would like to see the American players understand what's going on.
Yes.
The top 7 players in the NBA are coming from Europe the European players, African players, you know, France. So they catching up with us.
Yeah.
So these coaches that want to be coaches, that are coaching these guys doing AAU and stuff, ain't really no coaches. Is a dad that just want a team so his kids could play, and is killing the game. You need to teach. We got to quit this training stuff and start coaching kids and get them right. You know.
Thank you. Oh man.
So that's crazy, man.
That is crazy. But I want to see what he can do in the NBA, and I know he can produce big time.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough.
He's gonna be a dominant force.
Everybody's trying to get him. So the ones that's gonna be on the bottom, they trying to stay on the bottom so they could get this guy
you're right.
for the draft.
Yeah. What is it? The teams that don't meet like under don't make 500.
Yeah, those guys get the chances of getting him is top because they get the more chances in terms of the percentage.
Makes sense. But I know every team want to start off at least good this season before all of that.
Yeah, but when they see
and
players
then after
like
a
that,
while, when they see they not, then they probably fall back.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, they professional.
All right, next topic. Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole at a Warriors practice last week. What does this say about him as a leader? How will this affect the team? Now, I don't have anything to say on this topic. My mouth is gonna stay shut.
Yeah. So why not?
You know what I'm saying? I have nothing to say. Okay. I'm gonna let you talk. Give me your opinion.
Okay, first and foremost,
I was wrong for my actions that took place on Wednesday, and for that, I have apologized to my team.
This Draymond talking, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to take that a step further. With the video leaking, there's a huge embarrassment that comes with that. Not only for myself as I was the one that committed the action, but the embarrassment that Jordan has to deal with, and that this team has to deal with, this organization has to deal with, but also Jordan's family. His family saw that video. His mother, his father saw that video, and quite frankly, if my mother saw that video, I know how my mother would feel. I know what her I know what her reaction would be, and I know what her next step would be. And so for that, I apologize to his mother and his father, and his family, his friends. I apologize to this organization. We just won a championship. In 9 days, 10 days, there will be a ring ceremony. My family will be here. His family will be here. I'm sure they'll be here. And quite frankly, that's an elephant in the room. That's something that, it's weird, and on a night where it should be celebration and love, and it still will be. But there is like this dark cloud in the room, and I caused that. I will do what I have to do to make that right.
All right, so let me just kind of break this down. One thing, I'm going to talk about Draymond soon, but I'm really disappointed in some of the comments that are made by the old heads that are commentaries, because it's like hypocrite. First they say that y'all soft, the young people are soft. Oh, these young people are soft because they cut. Now they crucifying the guy for doing what was natural and normal in practices years ago. You talking about fights in practices? What? You know how many fights took place in practice? All kinds of fights. You see Steve Kerr had a big black eye. If you look it up, you see Steve Kerr with a big black eye, Demarjay, on his eye. You know where he got that from? From Jordan. Jordan decked him. And not this Jordan, Michael Jordan. Because they were going at each other, and Jordan was clocking them, making noise, talking in his face. And Kerr said he got upset. So he went after him. And Jordan punched him in his eye. Phil Jackson sent Jordan home and told him, you have to leave the practice. We didn't really know this stuff until later on. So the problem is that whoever took those videos violated, because you're not supposed to do that from the practice. You don't do that, because people going to get into argument. They said And then they had Steve Kerr on. Steve Kerr said the very next day, him and Jordan apologized to each other, and they went on to win the chip. The same thing goes with Purdue. Purdue was a big dude for the Chicago Bulls. Mm-hmm. So what happened is Purdue said that Jordan, the team that they were going to play against in the playoff, they like to set a lot of picks on Jordan to try to wear him out. So the coach told Purdue, every time you get a chance, set a pick on Jordan and level him. Now, Purdue is like 7 feet, 240-something, 260 pounds. He did it 3 times against Jordan. So the 4th time, Jordan says to him, if you do it again, I'm gonna punch you in your face. And he says, look, the guy brought him off the pick again, and he leveled Jordan again. And Jordan got up and punched him right in his temple. He ran after Jordan. The other people stopped him because they didn't want this big guy messing up their franchise, you know. But that was a fight. We didn't know nothing about that then.
Right.
That was in the practice. So if anything Draymond should do is to apologize on behalf of the organization, allowing their private practice to get out to the public. Lastly, they didn't show anything that occurred prior to Draymond getting up in his face. So what does a veteran do to a young dude to try to intimidate him? He come closer to you. That's a form of intimidation, especially when they say Poole is the kind of guy that likes to talk smack and so forth. Sometimes they had to call Draymond to put him in check because he's going after everybody else. Now, here's the trick. If you're going to push a guy, which he did, and I heard Draymond's mother now speaking, she said that, Draymond got in his face, but he pushed my son. So Draymond just said, what would my mother do? She's going to defend her son. So he pushed my son. So when you push somebody, what's the first thing you're going to do with your hands? If you're from the hood, do you know? You putting your hands up. I'm going to push you, get out of my face, but I'm putting my hands up. Obviously he did, because when I just saw his game, there was no marks on his face. Ask Shaq how many times he chased Kobe. John Sally told me they used to chase Kobe all over the gym, throwing haywaters. He said if he hit him, he would have knocked him out because he was angry with Kobe. They fought and argued like that because Kobe used to call him a fat punk, Kobe. You can't do that to Big Brother. What Big Brother going to do? Do you and your brother have any?
Nah.
Y'all never have no get down?
On the court?
No, I'm talking about at home or anything.
Nah.
Y'all never, you just obey him?
It's not like that. We just make sure like nobody crawls over each other's boundaries. So if you know somebody don't like that, we don't go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a person who tries to eliminate any type of, altercation or any type of any of that. So if I know somebody don't like something, if I know if I'm gonna cross over their boundaries, I make sure I'm not even gonna go that way because that's.
But y'all got gloves though, right?
Oh, we got gloves. So when it's time to box it out, we box it out.
Okay, so your father is smart enough to put gloves on you.
Of course.
So even if you angry with him or angry at him, you put some gloves on.
And then also we don't even throw face shots because we respect each other.
Your body, y'all do
it's
the body.
All body. So if your core not tight.
It's
a punching bag.
I saw y'all doing, But family members have issues, man. Mm-hmm. That's a family member.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that it even got out. Because when it happened, had it not been for it getting out, nobody would said anything. So as far as his leadership, the man is a winner. He didn't just pick. Someone said, well, why you just pick on Poole, because Poole is smaller. Well, what did he do to Kevin Durant? He was all in his face. I'd love to have a guy like that on my team as a coach. Why? Because a guy like that will play hard, and by the way, if somebody else on the other side, the opponent, try to mess with you, what do you think Draymond gonna do? He gonna sit on the side? Nah, he gonna come to your aid. So, I think we building a lot in this day of sport, and I'm just so upset to hear some veterans, old schoolers, talk as if this was like a major thing. He missed them, obviously. He didn't hit him because I didn't see no marks on his face. Wasn't no flush hit. And but he did apologize. He said the right things, as Draymond is. And I still would love to have him on my team. And if I played, I would love to have him on my team as well.
Coach handled that very well, as Coach deliberately, not deliberately punched, but deliberately gave a perfect response. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
Deliberately, I keep saying deliberately. I don't know why.
All right, well, you'll find another word.
Eventually,
it'll come.
Coach handled that segment. He gave us his opinion and, the things about it. We respect that, Coach. Let's move on to our Say Less segment, Coach.
Say Less segment. Okay.
You heard? It's Say Less.
I'm Say Less.
Say Less.
Okay.
So look, this is it. A quote from Muhammad Ali.
Ooh, my man.
It isn't the mountains ahead that wear you down. It's the pebbles in your shoe.
Woo. Float like a butterfly, sing like a bee.
Hey.
You cannot hit what you cannot see. I'm Muhammad Ali.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Say that again.
Muhammad Ali was a poet, man.
Say that again.
Huh?
Say that again.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You cannot hit what you cannot see. I'm Muhammad Ali.
Hey, you like that back there? That was tough.
Yo,
oh, there we go.
Yo, I gotta give the credit. To Muhammad Ali.
Yes,
that's old school because that's what he did. And Bundy, used to be his trainer. Look, you never trip over a mountain. You trip over pebbles. Mm-hmm. It's the small things that really catch us out there. This is what he's saying, and it's just it's as much as you want to climb to get over that mountain. Mm-hmm. The bottom line, what really hurts your feet. Have you ever had a pebble in your shoe?
It's agging.
Oh my God, man!
It's annoying.
Annoying and everything. So that little thing can cause so much pain throughout your entire body. Mm-hmm. So you have to be careful about the small things. But I also want to give you some thought process. We don't always got to sweat the small things. So a lot of times we sweat the small things and it causes so much stress, so much pain, so much things like that. So, don't always get overexcited about the small things.
Right.
Sometimes you got to let it go.
Right.
You can't allow something small that it looks big at that time. It looks like a mountain at that time, but it's really small.
It's really a tiny
obstacle.
obstacle.
And you're going to let that get in the way. I've seen people let that get in the way of their relationships. I've seen people stop talking to people because basically somebody did something that they didn't like, and then perhaps they so upset with them that they say, you know what, I ain't going to talk to them no more. I'm going in my shell now. I know some people like that.
Feelings? In their feelings?
In their feelings. They get into their feelings, and you just let them go. You just let them go. You just let them feel what they got to feel. And then I'm like, okay, when he gets out of it, she gets out, whoever gets out of it, they'll come back around.
I like that.
All right? Got to give people their space sometimes,
It's nothing wrong with that, right?
That's cool, because once they get it and they realize, that's small. I don't want to sweat the small.
Yeah, let me,
I got to get up, man, I got to make sure,
Another quote from a rapper of mine that I really like, and I know my guy Gene over there can vouch for me as well. Yeah. Thank you. The wider my eyes open, the smaller the world gets.
Ooh, you tackle that.
No, you tackle.
You tackle that?
Let's rock, paper, scissors.
Odds, even.
Ready?
Oh, no, you doing that?
Oh.
No, this is old school. I got odds, you got evens.
Ready?
Odds.
Oh, yes.
Me, odds. Look. Odd, even, odd. Is your go.
What is that?
Right? Am I right, guys? You don't
cool.
know the game. This is a game we played for thousands of years ago.
We go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No, rock, paper, scissors, say shoot.
We're in the podcast. We haven't got time for it.
So like the wider my eyes open, the smaller the world gets. So I'm thinking the wider his eyes open, his realization, you know, he understands and sees things from a different point of view, from a different perspective, whether it can be people or, you know, different things that, you know, happen on a regular day basis that if his eyes were, you know, shut closer, he would think that the world is bigger.
Right.
But as he opens his eyes and look at things from a different point of view, it's like, wow, this is actually small. I understand, like, you know how they say the world is small when you see people that you know at different places?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you open your eyes like, yo, the world is really small.
Right.
But that's my perspective on it.
You gave an excellent perspective, man.
Really?
That's why I wanted. Yes, you did. Because the bottom line, what did it say? Say less.
Say less.
That's what I'm about to do right now.
Say less.
That's right, because you broke it down.
Say
man.
less.
So I don't even have to get caught up in that. Go ahead.
Hey, you know we got to give another shout out.
Oh, God. Go ahead, man. I mean,
shout out to the sponsor of this video, Cooler Runnings, Jamaican restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food there is out there, point blank, period. Okay? Like me say, a Jamaican thing this is, they deliver. Listen, they do catering service, all of that. You want to place an order, 718-324-7484. Listen, they're in the Bronx, all right? They got curry chicken, brown stew chicken, fried chicken, jerk chicken, fried shrimp, oxtail, curry goat, salmon, macaroni and cheese, whitening, rice and peas, white rice, steamed vegetable, fresh tossed vegetable, pot of any soup, crab legs, sweet potato pudding, pineapple upside down pudding, pumpkin cake, carrot cake, black cake, gazada, coconut drops, peanut drops, banana bread, everything.
oh, my God.
Roots, and they have all of that, okay? So listen, thank you guys so much. Gene back there is actually still eating some oxtail, leftover oxtail that we have, that Cooler Runnings has truly blessed us with. Some fried shrimp, crazy good. Fried chicken, crazy good. Rice and peas, crazy good. And that oxtail, can you finish it off for me? So listen, guys, this is official. We have officially a sponsor of this podcast now. Thank you guys so much over at Cooler Runnings. We highly appreciate it. We are super excited to have you a part of the Strength No Weakness team. And we are building, we are branding, we are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So next season, guys, you will be seeing a lot of Cooler Runnings. We are just introducing it now on this last episode to make you guys aware of next season when we officially bring in our sponsor, Cooler Runnings.
Kudos to them.
Kudos. Let's move on to our strength and weakness segment. All right?
Strength.
So listen, we only got one topic to talk about. And that's our podcast.
Oh, yeah. What are the strengths? What
Yes,
are
sir.
the weakness?
The strength is, you know, the strength is how we came and conquered. We defeated a lot of obstacles. A lot of people say this podcast wouldn't work.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people in the comment section say, oh, they're going to last a couple of episodes and then stop. We overcome the haters.
Wow.
This is what we do. You know, strengths is our producers. Our producers are, you know, one of a kind. They're amazing at what they do. They're talented. I really respect them. And I'm super glad that we have these producers, you know, that are here working with us. So shout out to Tony, shout out to Gene for the work that they put in each and every day. Even outside of, you know, doing our podcast, you know. I know that Mr. Tony owns a food truck. Guys, if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. I'll make sure that they add in whatever it needs to be in here.
Where's the food truck at?
Oh, the food truck is in Long Island.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of here,
don't
man.
worry. I was able to eat from it, and I'm telling you, whew,
Oh, my God, man.
you got to eat there. It's crazy good. I brought my friend, and he kept asking for seconds. I'm like, listen, we were only getting a test of it. You can't keep asking.
Eat
all right?
them out of the house. Tony was like, yo, get them out of here.
The lemonade? Oh, my God. That lemonade was crazy.
We got yo, maybe we can get them as one of our sponsors.
We need to get them as one of our sponsors.
They are
we have
really,
Tony at
actually,
our food truck.
Well, Tony is already a sponsor, so you might as well just give them the time, man. We got to set it up.
So,
all right?
you know,
What's the name of it? What's the name of the truck?
What's the name of the truck, Tony? You heard it.
Wow. We got to send people there, man.
We gotta send, and we gotta bring some. We gotta get some food from there, man. We gotta bring back that lemonade. That was crazy. Yeah. Hey, shout out to my guy Gene. That's my guy right there, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, we knocked down that food, yo. Yo, we devoured the food, yo.
I tell you, that's why we were late getting here, because you wanted to make sure you get Gene. And
I said it. I said, yo, I gotta make sure my producers eat well. I promised them all that Gene bought us. I don't want to say the name because, you know, we're not sponsored.
Right.
You know, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you mean.
See, but that's still good over there.
Oh, shit.
We keep disrespect. So, those are my strengths, you know what I'm saying? And another strength of mine is Coach Gustus being on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Coach Gustus, yo, it's the man right here. This is the man right here, the guy who holds keys to many doors. We are super excited to have you. The first season went amazing, and now we are looking forward to closing in and tapping in on the second season and actually seeing what goes down. But we are really excited to have another season with you. Who knows? We probably go to 10 seasons. That's the plan too anyway. We want to do as much as we can.
Yeah, 10 seasons. That's, wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
Our weakness now.
Our weakness is...
Can I go first?
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to give one.
No, go ahead.
We need more guests on the show.
That was my one. I was going to say the same thing. The same weakness.
Great minds think alike.
Yes, we do. And we need to get more guests, which we will.
We will.
Because now we're opening up. We had to show
Yes,
our
sir.
producers that we're very capable of handling ourselves here. And so forth. So I'm excited about the possibility.
I am. That's probably my only weakness.
That was my weakness.
Everything
then,
else is taken care of, and you know everything else looks good.
Yeah.
Super excited about that as well.
Yeah, that's good. And then of course the as we grow, we're gonna pick up more sponsors. People are calling and asking about how they can get involved with this here. So that's great as well. So I like this. This has been fun, and we cover a lot of topics. That's another strength, and I really enjoyed that. You know, all the different topics, your point of view, my point of view.
Yep.
We got people involved, so it's gonna get better, man.
And I'm reading this. This is crazy. This is a fan question. From
just this one thing. I have the mic on.
Oh, my bad.
that?
My bad.
Oh,
So look,
shit.
I just wanted to tell the fans just what's behind not having as many guests, right? We wanted to let you guys get to know Demarjay and Coach, you know, on a more personal level, you know what I'm saying? Just to have them kind of bond, get together, you feel me? So when we have too many guests on, you don't really get that, you know? But I think for the next season, we'll definitely be getting some more people going, so.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all. I just wanted to let them know what was behind that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, FYI, that's one of our producers finally coming out and talking.
I spoke, you know, what was that last episode?
You spoke, you read the thing.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I was falling asleep on that.
Falling asleep, that's okay. You know, so I, you know.
Oh, he read
Hey.
that thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you remember that
Yeah,
one.
that was-
But listen, we are super excited. You guys heard from our producer there. Second episode, we will be having more guests. We were just closing in on this first episode for you guys to really know who me and Coach Gustus are, get a feel for the episode, know that we are your hosts for this show, and you know, we talk about different topics. You know, we contribute, we praise the goods, we do all these different things. We want to let you guys know that this is who we are. This is the Strength and Weakness podcast, and now we just adding in a third edition, which is any guest that we bring on the show, which we're bringing in a lot of good people, a lot of people who mean a lot to us. And we just want to praise good people and, you know, give them a chance to show the world who they are and let the world know who they are.
You know, one thing I want to, I think I told you this. I looked at the number of people that's viewing us with guests and without guests.
Okay, what is it?
And so far, on the average, us, they watch us more when we didn't have guests.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, look,
on the average, yeah, that's true.
Hey, look who's
In fact,
mic dropping.
The two guests that we had, which, you know, we had two good guests, their numbers were lower
Oh,
than all the rest of our shows.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So they really like me and you, the duo.
So people are getting accustomed. That's what I guess his formula was like. Let them get accustomed to us, and so this way, when we don't have a guest, they know that Demarjay and Coach is here.
Okay. I like that. You know.
So his formula worked. Let's give him some kudos there. Yep. You gotta give it. Lord,
it's all a team.
Lord.
Teamwork.
Hey, one of our fan questions, Shanae S. She says, I like the episode with Scott Bernard. Will you have more episodes with guests?
Well, we answered that question.
We answered that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you asked it because, you know, a lot of people wanted to ask that as well. So
yes,
you asked a
we're
great
gonna
question.
bring some guests, that's for sure.
More guests next season. We excited about it. And we're looking forward to it.
And just one more thing about the guests. So in the beginning, right, we did talk about some of the people we could bring on. So we don't want to get people too excited, but these are some quality guests.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
We already had some quality guests. We had Mr. John Sally, right? We had John Sally, and we had Mr. Scott Bernard. Right?
Yeah.
But I think next season people are going to be very excited.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
We
Almost definitely.
got some folks. You know me, I got to bring up some folks up in here.
You know that, Coach.
It's gonna be interesting. Some nice topic. So
Hey.
this is a part of
No, it's actually changed.
change.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
actually a freestyle segment.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna do a freestyle?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. So listen, let me introduce this to set the people up with.
Oh, go ahead. Do your thing, Coach.
So this is, I get the opportunity, and I know some of you guys get a chance to see him, but I get the opportunity to be in the car with him. I'm all over the place when we go on trips. We do a lot of things. And one of the things, this skill set this young man has, man, is his ability to put words together in such a fashion. And then when I hear him in his rap and his songs and so forth, and I know we got a few songs that are getting ready to hit the market. But I like this idea of you getting a chance to freestyle. So you guys get ready for it. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy it. And I might even jump in there every once in a while. I don't know. Check my skills out.
Let me keep talking. Keep
Check
giving
my
them more
skills
info.
out.
Yeah.
You know, because Demarjay about to do some stuff for y'all. And he puts stuff together. I don't know how he does it, but sometimes he simply amazes me on things he come up with, you know, like Hood Fame, you know, and one of them, just hit us with a couple of your...
Go. Keep going. Keep talking.
What?
Keep talking. I'm thinking right now. It's about to be a freestyle. Keep
It's
going.
about the freestyle?
Yeah.
Could you start off with one of your pieces then, and then go into your freestyle?
Oh, the pieces?
Yeah, just a little bit. Give them
I don't know.
I don't know, man. You start off with that and then go into your freestyle. Get warmed up. Get the vocals ready.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Nah, we're ready.
Oh,
Ready?
yeah, say that. I didn't hear that.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Steamy, you just gotta hold up. She turned her back on you, we praying you don't fold up. If you ain't noticing my heart getting colder, feel like I'm carrying all this burden on my shoulders. Yeah, gave everything I got. That was my last chance. She said she done with me. We in the past tense. If she felt that way about me, I can only imagine. Couldn't even go a year. Yeah, we couldn't last it. And it's a shame. You on your own. You all alone. Yeah, you all alone. You all alone. You all alone. You all alone. Yeah. Look, block me and unfollow me. I guess that's what it come to. You know I never brag. I'm always humble. Had your heart in my hand. I never fumbled. Till I seen you with your new man, I newly stumbled. Hey, Steamy, he tryna get back now. He dropping rack after rack, he's in his bag now. She see the strength and weakness on my body, now she mad now. Yeah. She mad now. You all alone.
You know I like to listen.
I'm all alone. Yeah, I'm all alone. We all alone. Yeah. Look, never give up, never give in. Prove them all wrong and go for the win. Yeah, you all alone. Look, I could get the money. I could buy the cars, I could buy the jewelry, but I can't buy your heart. Yeah, I can't buy your heart, baby. Look, hey, Steamy, you just gotta hold up. She turned her back on you, we praying you don't fold up. If you ain't noticing my heart getting colder, feel like I'm carrying all this burden on my shoulders. Yeah, gave everything I got. That was my last chance. She said she done with me. We in the past tense. If she felt that way about me, I can only imagine. Couldn't even go a year. Yeah, we couldn't last it. And it's a shame. You on your own. You all alone. Yeah, you all alone. Freestyle.
Now, Coach, you know what I want to know.
What's that?
Oh my God.
Who is he thinking about?
Oh God!
Don't
get me started.
I mean, you could see moments where he's just like
he was intense.
Lost it.
He was intense.
Like, man.
Yeah, he all alone, and I felt so bad for him, man. Especially when the man came and took his lady, man. I don't understand that.
It's all right, man. You know.
But always remember, you may be alone, you may be lonely.
That song was not for me.
I don't know. We don't know. But
hey, this you did look at me.
You did some passion. You did it with so much passion, man. It just felt okay. All alone. Oh my goodness. What's the title of that? You have a title for that? It's a freestyle?
It's called You All Alone.
Okay.
Yeah, I just came up with it.
Okay.
While you was talking, I'm like,
All right, so close us out with Hood Fame, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yo.
Just a little bit, man. That's my song, man. Just a little bit.
Hood Fame. You already know what it is. When you down bad, do anything for when Hood Fame. You already know what it is. When you down bad, do anything for when.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Don't get me started. Now I might just want to throw everything out there.
No.
Stop.
Don't even try, because I know I don't want you to take it, with the girl. And, I know you got a lot of stuff. I know you got a lot of stuff.
Yo, you are killing me, man.
Yo, let's make it happen, man.
Hey.
Close us out, big fella. That's the menu.
We want to thank you guys once again, Cooler Runnings, for this amazing sponsor of today's video and the future sponsor of our next season coming up of our podcast. Cooler Runnings, Jamaican restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food there is, point blank, period. There's no debate about that. Me already know, sir, because Cooler Runnings, I hold it down. You understand me? Read off a couple of things from the menu, and I can tell you it's legit from the jump. I mean, Devour It. My guy Gene over there, sir, Devour It. Tony, who owns his own truck and, have one of the best chefs in the truck, was able to say that the oxtail was on 1,000 today on the rice and peas. So with that being said, without further ado, you have to go get a meal from Cooler Runnings. This is no promo. I'm just telling you what it is. And guess what? It is a fact. So thank you guys so much. I'm proud to be doing business with you guys. I'm proud to have you guys a part of this Trent No Weakness podcast as our partner. Listen, 718-324-7484, 718-324-7484. That is the number for call. And listen, with that being said, again, if you're watching this on YouTube, check the description under the video for the links to wherever you get your podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, 718-324-7484. Goodbye, go get. And with that being said, I can't believe this is the last episode of Season 1 of our Trent No Weakness podcast. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are on the road to 700,000 subscribers. This can't be possible without the help of you guys. Continue liking, continue sharing, continue reposting, keep doing all of that. I love you guys. And I will be seeing you with Coach Gustus and many, many more on the next season. And Gene and Tony, big up on yourself and stay well.
We out.
Peace. Hey.